Greetings everyone. In the course of software construction and maintenance, today I'm going to discuss the topic software maintenance. Software maintenance refers to the process of modifying or updating the software system after it has been delivered to the customer. This can include fixing the bugs, adding new features, improving the performance, or updating the software to work with the new hardware or the software um, systems. The goal of the software maintenance is to keep the software system work efficiently and correctly and more securely to ensure that it continues to meet the needs of the user. And now we will come to the point, why is software maintenance important? Like creating a new piece of software and launching it into the world is an exciting step for any company. However, a great piece of software must be able to adapt with the times. This means monitoring and maintaining properly. As the technology changes with the speed of light, as the speed of light it changes so fast, the software must able to keep with the market changes and according to the demands. So the maintenance is needed to ensure that the software continues to satisfy the user needs according to the changing and the future environments. Now we will see the categories of maintenance. There are four main categories of maintenance. The first one is corrective maintenance, then adaptive maintenance, perfective maintenance, preventive maintenance. Corrective maintenance, as the name itself suggests, that it's a maintenance strategy that is used to correct something in its normal working condition. Whenever any equipment gets failed, one needs to identify the main problem and then make decision regarding whether the particular equipment should require either repair or replacement. So this corrective maintenance is a type of maintenance strategies that is generally required when any equipment or any part of the equipment gets failed or stop working, and we should simply bring that to the normal working condition. The second type of maintenance is adaptive maintenance. This includes the modification and updations when the customer needs the product to run in any new platform or in any new operating system. And when these changes are performed, the software must able to adapt in order to properly meet the requirements and it continues to run well in that new platform. Now let's see the perfective maintenance. As with any product on the market, once the software is released to the public, new issues and ideas come to the surface. Users may see the need for new features or requirements as they would like to see in the software to make it the best tool available in their for their needs, to meet their needs. This is when the perfective software maintenance come into the play. The perfective software maintenance will aim to adjust the software by just adapting the new features that is necessary, or it may remove the features that is irrelevant or which is not efficient in the given software. This process keeps the software relevant as the market and the user needs changes. So the preventive maintenance, it is a process by which we prevent our system from being obsolete, that is out of date or out of technology. It involves the concept of re-engineering and reverse engineering, in which an old system with an old technology will be re-engineered with using a new technology. This maintenance will prevent the system from dying out. No, I said before, like a combination of re-engineering and reverse engineering. Now we will see what is the concept of the software re-engineering. Like when we need to update the software to keep it into the current market without impacting any changes in the functionality of the system, and that process is known as the software re-engineering. It is a thorough process where the design of the software is changed and the programs will be rewritten. And the main purpose of this reverse engineering, when we see it, will facilitate the maintenance work by improving the understandability of the system. So before we saw the software maintenance types, based on those types, the IEEE has classified or grouped it into under some categories, like either it can be correction maintenance or enhancement maintenance. The perfective and the adaptive types are grouped under the enhancement category, whereas the preventive and the corrective types are grouped under the correction category. Now we will see the 7 phases in the software maintenance life cycle. The first phase is identification phase, next analysis phase, design phase, implementation phase, system testing phase, acceptance testing phase, and the last phase is delivery phase. Now we will see the first phase, that is the identification phase. It is where the requests for the software modification are identified and analyzed. Each modification request is then evaluated to determine and to classify the type of maintenance activity which is required. And this is generated by the system through the logs, error messages, or by the users. The second phase is the analysis phase. The feasibility scope of each of the validated modification requests will be determined, and the plan incorporating those changes of the software will be prepared in this phase. Validated modification request, initial source estimate, project documentation, or those all the things will be the part of the input attribute, and it will also estimate how much it will cost to modify or to maintain a system. Since it is an analysis phase, it will estimate the cost also. The third phase, design phase, in that the new modules that need to be replaced or modified, they will be designed as per the requirements specified in the earlier stages by the users. For the new design, the new test cases will be created to address some kind of safety or some security concerns, security issues. So these test cases will be designed to validate and verify the security of the system. So during the implementation phase, the changes to the software code will be made, and the new features that support the current software specification will be added, and the modified software will be installed as a result. So the new modules will be coded with the help of the structured design created during the design phase. We have created some design in the design phase, no? With the help of that, the new modules will be coded in this implementation phase. So the fifth phase is the system testing phase. In this, the regression testing is performed on the modified system to ensure that there is no defect or bug or any error is being identified during this phase. So as we have modified the system during this maintenance activity, ensuring there is no bugs an important role, and that role will be fulfilled in this system testing phase. The sixth phase is the acceptance testing phase. In this, the user will test the modification for acceptance purpose. This is an important step, as the users can able to identify the ongoing issues, or they can generate some kind of recommendation for an effective implementation of the system. And the primary goal of this testing is to ensure that all the software features will meet the requirements specified in the modification request. The last phase is the delivery phase. Like after the acceptance testing is completed, the modified system will be delivered to the user. Furthermore, the user is provided with an appropriate manuals and with some help files which will describe the software operations, and some kind of hardware specification will be present in that manuals. So earlier we have discussed the types and phases of software maintenance. Now we will see the advantages of software maintenance. First one is improved software quality. When a software is functioning efficiently and when it meets all the needs of the user, it is said to be a software which has more quality. So that quality of a software will be improved when we do the software maintenance. The next one is enhanced security. Maintenance can include some security updates, like which will help to ensure the software is being protected against some kind of any attacks or from some potential threats like that. It can be prevented. Cost savings, like regular software maintenance can help to prevent a larger and more expensive problems from occurring, and it will reduce the overall cost of the software ownership. Then the reduced downtime. The software maintenance can help to reduce the downtime caused by the system failures or errors. This can have a positive impact on the business operations, and it can reduce a lot of risk in the lost revenues. The next one is improved scalability. Regular software maintenance can help to ensure that the software will be scalable. It can able to handle the increased user demands. This can be particularly important for the growing business or for the software that is being used by a large number of users. In conclusion, the software maintenance is an integral part of the software development lifecycle. These processes are essential for creating a reliable, efficient, and a scalable application that meets the evolving needs of the users and organizations. Thank you.